Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me slowly catching up to the contest archives. Today I am doing Biweekly Contest 170. So hit the like button, the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem or today's contest, or this contest anyway. I guess it's been like a little bit more than a month. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, no, nothing else to say. Let's roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Oh, oh. Mm, 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 mm. All right. All right, well, it's a weird one, but okay. Something like this, maybe? I don't know. Is this right? I don't know my one-liner syntax. Okay, so then now... something like that. All right. 0, 4. Alright. Is there a harder version of this? I guess there's a harder version of this, possibly. Alright. Peaks and valleys. Sum of waviness. Okay, waviness number can be pretty big. Oh, but I guess it still only has 5 digits, so it still should be loopable. And the hard version is bigger, so you have to do like DP or something maybe. We'll do the dumb version first. Yeah, I shouldn't write it this way actually. I think this works, but it feels weird in any case. I had to think about it, how to do this though for Q4, but that's future Larry's problem. Three and 2. That's not right, is it? It's 3, 3, 3, 2. I got 4, 5, 2. Alright, 1. Okay, that's 3. Why do I have 4? Oh, 120, 122 is not. Oh, I see. So the equal sign. That I should have been better about actually. But alright. Hoping I didn't do anything too silly. Okay. Let's grab because for what does that even mean? N is equal to okay. Sum of the elements is equal to target. This is already annoying. I do remember everything is possible, right? If the summation is possible, then everything is possible. Because you can treat it as a, because you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, 4. I think that's true. I could be wrong. So let's assume that it is true for now. Alright. Otherwise it's always possible. And then now we greedily, so target is always positive. Oh no, it's not. Doesn't seem so hard, but it's just so annoying. Like, I don't think there's any, maybe it is hard for that reason though. I have some recollection of some parts of this, but I'm just like, I also remember struggling a lot on stuff like this, so I don't know. Is that true though? Let's say target is 4. Can you do it? Oh, human target is 1. Target is 1, then how you would do it? Don't think that's possible then, right? So maybe this is not the only case, it's not always possible. I mean, the lexicographically is not that hard, it's just a permutation part, right? But then that's just sorting. Permutation is just adding or subtracting, so then now it's so for every number up to 10 to the 5th. 10 to the 5th is a huge number, right? So it's not like some sort of knapsack E pseudo polynomial DP. Okay, that's where I was going. So there may be a more greedy idea. Okay, how would you even do 1? 1 is not possible. Why is 1 not possible though? Well, the answer is because I tried all the combinations, but what is the... Can you do greedy in any other way? Is this one easier? No. This feels very zero summary, but it's 1 to the... I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, let's try, right? Let's take a look. Maybe I can figure out a pattern. That's what I need to do. Okay. Oh, I mean, I knew that, but I will just print this. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Maybe that does tell me something. Okay, so then now. I might see a pattern definitely, right? But okay, so the total of 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, right? And then now you move either 1 on each side, 2 on the other side, 3 on the other side, and then so forth. Okay, so the sum is 3, 6, 10, 15, right? So that's the pattern, and multiples of 2s after that is possible. Okay, we're working with something. Just want to verify a little bit more. I think I get the idea though. Yeah, 6, 7, okay. So then this is actually even, I mean, this is definitely true, but then you have something like, okay, total is equal to n times. Right? And if total mod 2 is not equal to target mod 2, then we return as well, right? And then now everything else is possible, but then how do you get it, right? You get it all by having it all on one side. And you also have to get the lexicographically smallest. Okay, so lexicographically smallest, I guess it allows us to do the tiebreaker, because everything else is possible. Then now that means that you have to move the biggest numbers you can, right, for the lexicographically smallest. That just give us a hint. So then now we have delta is equal to the total minus target, right? So that's a number of things that we have to change. And then now we can just do a loop, right? So while delta is greater than 0, right? Okay, or maybe even like for I in range of n minus 1 maybe. I don't know if 0 counts, but if delta is greater equal to I, and delta subtract by I, and then we yeah, and then we just kind of do it that way, right? I else and start minus I, and then we sort answer, and then we just return it, something like that maybe, right? I don't know why I guess a lot of the stuff is just not possible, but and we have to subtract out 0, or not subtract out 0, just don't, nope, it's this one. That's not right though. No, it's this divided by O times 2, because you move 1 to the other side, you're double subtracting it. Okay, that is what I want, I think. Alright, YOLO submit. Maybe I'm a little bit wrong. Oh, okay, I mean, this, having a case like this being wrong is fine. I forgot to test for negative numbers, to be honest. So this part didn't hold up. What I meant is probably something like this. I knew I should. Yeah. I thought I would, but no, it should be okay. I thought about negative numbers here, but I didn't think about it in here because I just forgot early on. Alright, wasn't that bad. I mean, it was pretty tough actually, but okay. Anyway, Q4, it seems like it's probably the same except for here, right? So this we probably need DP. Digit DP is it? Probably. Right? Yeah, digit DP sounds right. Right, something like that, right? Have a number. Okay, yeah, fine. So then now you have an f function, have the index, you have leading zeros, you have the prefix, and maybe the last digit. Right, that should be good. Maybe that's 15 times 2 times 2 times 10 should be fine, right? Yeah, I mean, this seems pretty straightforward, really. But, no, I mean, I have to be a little bit careful. Actually, maybe that's not quite. Because it's not, I was thinking about more wavy and like, but this waviness is not what I think about wavy. Is that we're just trying to count the peaks and valleys. It's still gonna be digit DP, but I have to be a little bit careful. This is insufficient. So I can maybe have a thing that defines maybe a variable or something that's like the okay. Let's see. How do I want to do it? The last number? Do I just do 2-digit numbers at a time? Maybe that would work. No, because you still have to be careful. Because you could have a peak next to a rally. So that's where you have to be careful. Right. Okay. I guess just having 2 numbers is fine, right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, honestly. Let's try it. How much time do we have left? Hour 13. I think we're doing okay. I mean, it's not. How are we doing comparatively? Okay. Wow, people got Q3 much faster than I did. So, I don't know. But. I think this is good enough, though. But, just annoying to write. Okay. Right. Now. If leading 0, then we can just keep on doing leading 0, right? So f of put another 0. True. Prefixes shouldn't matter, and then I mean this should be all leading 0s anyway, so doesn't matter. Okay, and then otherwise, if we have to care about prefix, then the current is equal to s sub index, right? Then now for I in range from 0 to C, not inclusive, of total index plus 1. Obviously force, prefix is force. You have last is the second, and then I, right? And then you have to do some checks to see if it gives you a thing, right? Add check for some, and then now false true, also last C, something like that. But you have to also it should be okay, I think. You have to also add check for sum, and then we just return total. Otherwise, if it's not prefix, and this is even easier, then it's literally just this, right? Am I done? I mean, I'm no, but am I close to done? I don't know, actually. This part is going to be tricky. -1, maybe. Should be okay. I think as long as these two numbers are equal, it should be okay. So then now, if okay, so I mean the leading thing, I'm just going to put it for consistency, but score is equal to 0 if last 2 is less than last and last is greater than 0. You know, they should be -1s, so whatever. Something like that, right? And I think that sets a template for us. I have to also change it for the other way as well. Oops. Though this one should still also be not possible for this one, but I guess now I can do it this way. I could just copy paste. And this is going to be I. Right. This is C. This is back to I. I'm going to add the score. Maybe I should write this template a little bit differently. It's not a template, but I remember the cache. I do. I mean, -4 is probably not right. Right, but how do we have 4 examples? Did I put that in? Oh no, here it is. And then 3 examples I meant, but okay. I mean, it works for the last one, which is nice. But not so good for the other ones. -40 is pretty bad. Should I do something weird? What do I do weird? I mean, maybe it's just handling of this. Yeah, that doesn't even, like, it cannot both be true, so I don't think I need to try that. But is it prefix? Yeah, and I have, okay. So 45 here, which means that it sums up all these other things, right? Why does it sum up all the other things? Like, I don't think that should happen. Do I reset it somewhere or not reset it somewhere? No, the score is fine. So do I mean, I'm clearly doing something weird. I'm counting 0 twice, possibly. So that's actually a thing. That's definitely not right. I don't know how to fix it though. I just changed that for now just to see what I get. And what I get is I print too much stuff. And it still seems to print too much anyway. For now, I don't think this is, or I don't think this is right, but it should not be this wrong. So let's kind of see where I can. Okay, index of 1, no leading, no false, right? So it's gonna be the 2 digits ago is -1. The last digit is 0. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 0 is bigger than -1, right? So any number it puts, it should have 0, right? Did I mess this up? Last is bigger than these two. Why? Why is... Okay, let's see again. 2. Okay, so then the last digit 0, 0 gives 1. 0, 1 gives 1 because it could be 0, but you're already on the second digit. So 0, 1. Oh, because it counts the leading 0. Okay, so this should not be, because it's the leading 0 should not count as the thing. Okay. Okay, maybe that's why. Okay, it's putting way too much. Is it a little bit better? Let's skip this one, -1s. And this is just not possible, so let's just delete this part. Still putting too, I just want to see what my answers are. It's putting too much. Okay, so it's still giving me 6 and -40, so that's no good. Even though we did make some changes. Or maybe this didn't do anything, which maybe is true too. I guess let's try something more basic. 120, 120. That give me 2. Okay, I mean that's good for debugging, right? But this is the same issue. That's why, because when I put -1 here, I have 1 here. Then now it tries to do it, but need a more better number than this. Can I just use none actually? Is that true? I don't remember. Oh, okay. I thought there was like thing that makes it like Because the problem is that I don't now use a good number for this. So then this is always without doing a lot of if statements on last. Okay, I mean I guess maybe that's what I just need, right? If yeah, whatever, it is what it is. You have to let's see if this works. If it's ugly but it works, then it's not ugly. Yeah, that's not true, but not that ugly. Okay, right. I mean, I kind of knew that was the case, but I just kind of isn't it like a bun or a reset? Okay, I still have too many print statements. Oh, I could just use this. 1 is 3, 3, 2. So maybe that's all I needed. I just needed an if statement. Okay, that's YOLO submitted then. Actually, this never even prints because it was underneath. But okay, let's see. 332. Let's actually submit this on Q2 first. Okay, I mean that's good. This is wrong answer, so we waste one here. So actually, let's even edit it in here. I mean, I could see why this is wrong. There's probably some like weird things going on here. I mean, this seems like a good edge case actually, but why would I give 45? 45. It's something like I don't know. Okay, well let's double check which one it is actually. Now you have to use this one. So okay, so it gives 615 and 570. Where's the actual answer? Let me open another tab. Because we had the right answer, right? So I just want to see. What this was. Oh, I guess I could just write it as 525. So neither of these are right. There's something weird in the way something is going on. Are these numbers right? Did I just get lucky with the deltas or something? I don't know, because it should be matching, right? Like 1 to 130. It doesn't even match on basic numbers. This is not good. And it's a good thing that we practice this. It's gonna be 12. But I put 57. 57 is definitely not right, actually. Because I think I miscount. That's crazy that 900 cases is right though. The reason this doesn't make sense is because there's not that many numbers. Because it only matters for 3-digit numbers, right? So there are only 30 possible 3-digit numbers. So something's really wrong. So we're just really wrong. Okay. At the very least, we're counting leading zeros in a weird way. Oh yeah, we didn't get rid of this, did we? So that could lead to an issue. Okay. Let's just start with 1, I suppose. Not leading. Maybe I should write it here then. That should be fine, right? I think maybe that's. Oh, that we solved the 12-9 thing. 520. So this is way more correct. The funny thing is that I told myself that I needed to do that, right? But I just totally forgot. Okay. I mean, this is wrong. Well, something's wrong anyway. But I mean, a lot of things are wrong. But at least it seems more consistent. Wait, what am I doing? One 248 is gonna be 5025. So that's not right, actually. Right, that's the one that I was looking for, but it was off by so much now. 1 to 1000 is 525, which is right-ish. I mean, this is actually 0. 999 is 525. So we have some other weird things going on. How much time do we have left? We have 51 minutes. Okay. Did I handle the leading green grab? No, because if it's leading, we already used this. Right. What am I undercounting or overcounting? Well, here I'm undercounting. Here I'm just wrong. This one actually is correct, I think. For 999, because 1000 isn't 1, so that's fine. But 1000 is wrong. Why is 1000 wrong? Let's see. $1,000. Okay, let's see. It's 1000. We have 4. We have 0. 0, true, negative 1, negative 1. Yeah, okay, so prefix is true. This is 1. Okay, it's leading, it gets skipped anyway, and it does all this stuff. Let me say it skips the first digit, it goes true. The prefix should no longer, oh, the prefix should no longer be true. Whoops, okay. I just didn't really think through it. Okay. This is again better, but 4848 is wrong. Right, 4848 should have 2. So it doesn't double count, or this not double count, but this number has 2 peaks, so it should give me a 2, but it only gives 1. This is 45 is also, is that right? I don't even know. What's the test case? Oh, 1,000. 1,000 should not be 45, so that's also wrong. But maybe that's fine for now. Okay, well, we still have to figure out 1,000 then. 1,000 is still wrong, because 1,000 is still should be 525. Now it's overcounting by a lot. This should fix it, but it's overcounting by a lot. As a result, is true prefix. So that means that this is producing a 0, so now it's still leading 0. Okay, I was going to add a leading 0 here, but it, okay. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so with 1,000, leading 0, Yes, this is gonna be a lot. So I double count it here. 500 and leading, then we skip. Yeah, that sounds right. Because we already used the leading thing here. Alright, but then now. Okay, but it, okay, wait, but if it's leading, then the next number, the prefix is false. It does leading again, but also, oh, this double counts because now it has a thing, right? So I have to do the same thing. Just okay. I forgot to look at this part because this part usually is pretty straightforward. Okay, 525, 525. This is actually good because 1,000 is right. This one is not right though for 4848. Right, 4848. Why does it give me Look at this one wrong. This is leading, this is prefix, this is last, this is I. Greater than 4848. Do I not count the last number or something weird? Let's see. 1 to 48 has 5,020. So this isn't even that close, really. We're missing by a lot. Maybe we, I mean, and it starts with the 4-digit numbers, so maybe that's why. I just don't do double, like I'm undercounting something on the double digits, or double the, or when a number has double the things. Why? Okay, let's say it's 8, and now you're trying the thing. I don't get it. And I don't know if the printing helps anymore. Okay, so we do have the 3-digit, well, I guess for 1,000 not 3-digit, but Just do say 2000, right? That has a lot of full numbers. 25. 1148. So we're undercounting that for sure. 4-digit numbers, like 1212, for example. But why? I mean, C could be 0. What happens if C is 0? This gets skipped. This happens. Which is fine, I think. The last number doesn't add anything, right? Am I missing a digit? Why? Where? Why am I missing this? Why am I missing? Okay. What is the first one? 1010 is the first one, right? So let's try 1010. The first one with two numbers, I guess is my point. 527, 527. So I guess we're good there. Let's just do. It's gonna be 2, right? 2, okay. But this one should be right then, right? Huh. Then why am I off by so much later on? What's the next number? I guess 20. Why is that letting me edit? Is that? Okay, fine. Also 2. Then what am I off by? If this works, it works. So what am I off by? This is annoying. I don't know where my bug is. Uh, 991. Okay, so we binary search this to see the first number in which it doesn't. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to, I don't know, but it's just something silly too, probably. Okay, so, yeah, still not right. Did I run it? Okay, 671, 590, so it's still not right. 592. Wow. Am I putting in the right input? No, it's right. So it was very close then. Didn't I had that to be right, or am I just confused? Or maybe I just don't sum it correctly. Maybe I'm doing something weird with the summing. Because Number to number, that was right. Right? Maybe? No, 1000 was right, right? Am I confusing it? 1000 is right. Yeah. Well, no, 1000 was right. I just kind of had different inputs. But now 1015 as well. Am I misunderstanding something? Oh. Oh, I see. I'm not multiplying, right? Because I was thinking that, at least the way that I set it up, I need this to be a multiplication. Oh no, how do I do that then? Then maybe my thing is wrong because I was thinking that this gave me a 2, but actually this it's not a valid whatever, but it still gives me a 1, right? Because of this 0, and I do not count that. And then so forth. So that's why I'm missing by like 5 or whatever, because I'm not. So this 1. That's not so bad. You just have to do the math on the number of digits left, right? Because everything as a suffix doesn't even matter. All the suffix has all these things, and then we just have to do it that way. Okay, so it was a misunderstanding of what. Yeah, it was a misunderstanding, but I think now I get it. So then now it just has to be shifted by 10 times the number of digits left, right? The number of digits left is maybe something like this. I mean, I'm just kind of guessing it right now, but and I have to rewrite it because this looks terrible performance-wise. But let's see if it works. 536 now for 1015. Maybe I'm off by a little bit. 532, 527 plus 5, yeah. So what? How did that happen? Oh, why is it off by that? That doesn't even make sense. How many digits are left? It's going to be index n minus index plus 1. Is the number of digits left, not including this next one, right? So it has to be minus 2 maybe. Yeah, I was worried about having to do that check. I think the idea is right, maybe. What was this? 4848. What was 4848 again? Oh, this should be 2, so that's wrong. Oh yeah, maybe that gets fixed by stuff like this. I didn't really think about it though. How many time to 20, 36 minutes? I should be able to figure this out though. Maybe I'm just not being consistent somewhere. Okay. So here we did this digit. So this contribution is going to be, is that right? It should be right? Roughly speaking. Why is this wrong actually? Right. Oh, this should not be 11. 525 is right, and then it should be 527. So why is it 11? Because one of the ones got multiplied by 10, I guess. But which one? Because the prefix is handling. Prefix is wrong. That's right. That makes sense. Because this is, I mean, we have to do a multiplier, but it's not this number. It's the number of suffixes, and the number of suffixes is just the int of s of something like that. That might give me an error on, yeah, okay. Yeah, just hacking it for now to see if it fixes it. No, unfortunately that didn't fix it. Because that's the count of the number of things remaining. No, but it should have at least have one, right? So I think that's where this is wrong. Okay, well. Maybe, this is such a hacky thing now. Okay, I mean this is still wrong. Because 110 should be exactly, so it goes all the way on the prefix here, right? It goes 0. Right, so when it goes to 1, oh, it's just this plus 1, I think. Because it counts the 0 all the way including that number, so it's just this plus 1 actually. So it's this. Alright, looks okay. I don't think 1015 is no, is it 532? Actually I think maybe that is right. Let's put on the other one. Oh, I guess I already did 532, so I think that is right. Okay. Well, the beauty is that we're still on Q2 inputs, right? So we can just YOLO submit for free. Let me double check. Yeah, okay. So we could YOLO submit for free. Looks good. Now we YOLO submit to Q4. I guess it's not YOLO anymore, but yes. I mean, it was a tough one for sure. No, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I think it's not a. I don't know. I don't know how people did in 7 minutes and claim they're not cheating, but you know, I don't. Someone told me that Leetcode cleans up their cheaters. Do they not? Never. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just I'm becoming like what's that chess guy's name? Kremik? Maybe I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just very impressed, I suppose. But let's going back to the problem. Yeah, I mean I think I mean the way that I wrote is very ugly. Obviously, there are a lot of cases to consider. Definitely a tricky digit DP. Yeah, I didn't really think through what the implications are. I think I was just kind of rushed a little bit per se. I mean, maybe not a rush, but still just didn't really didn't take as much time as I should have. And then it kind of cost. Well, I mean, I kind of sell down later, but it was an expensive way to debug because I was like doing case by case and then kind of debug it that way, which is way tough. But all right, let's do a quick retro before I go take a shower and first. That took like an hour, something like that. Yeah, respectable, maybe. Q1 was fine. I mean, it was just doing comparison things. Q2 was a for loop, though you can't see it right now because I used it for other powers. Yeah, just a for loop. And in Q3, Q3 was greedy. The lexicographically smaller was kind of actually a big hint. Because you can always greedy it if you go from large to small. Because you always have a 1 at the end and you have a 2 at the end, and you know. That is interesting. But yeah, I mean, still a tricky one though, honestly. How do I get a? What do I get? Oh, I've got wrong answer on the absolute value. And in Q4 was just tricky. I don't know what to think about this. But I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this contest. Yeah, stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.